So there's pretty much blood on almost every single crypto chart right now. It's August 5th, 24. We've had like one of the top 3 biggest crypto crashes in history just happened last week. I know you guys already know about it. People are coming up with all sorts of speculations, and shit is tough out there. It's hurting. I'm hurting. All the friends that I know that have gotten into crypto are hurting. So these are literally the times where we got to be tough, have high conviction in our bets, in our moves, in our decisions. And yeah, basically just don't panic sell, you guys. Pretty much over Sunday night, we had like the biggest dip ever. We barely had any bounces. It literally just kept on dipping and dipping. If you look at this, I've got the 1 hour chart open. This was last night. Literally just all the way from 61 all the way down to 49. Got a little bit of a slow bounce right here. People are saying this could be the bottom. It is very likely, but it is also very likely for us to come down a little bit further. So this is literally the level that I was expecting us to hit. Looks like we just dipped a little bit lower and we're kind of consolidating around that range. It is possible that we can kind of dip to around here too. This is also a point of interest, somewhere around this area. Almost there, but hopefully we're just gonna consolidate around here and just give it a nice little wick up again, right? So that's what's been happening, but this video is not about Bitcoin. It's going to be about the Boys Club characters that I mentioned in a video a few days ago. I was talking about all the different narratives happening right now and how the Matt Fury's Boys Club characters are one of the best metas or narratives to follow for this bull run. And I'm making this video to talk about the Boys Club because when we have massive dips like this, I like to really focus on what coins bounce back the hardest, because I feel like those are going to be your best runners when the bull run is actually going full force. So I took a look at a lot of my alts. Some did not bounce back as much as I predicted, like Pendle, for example, did not really give too much of a bounce back. Yeah, let's see if I can find it. Yep, down here. It just keeps dipping. Render has not been doing so well lately, but hopefully we're going to consolidate around here and get another leg up. I feel like we're probably bottomed on Render, but who knows right now, right? Almost anything can happen. People have fears about the wars, the economic data, unemployment rates, the SOM rule. There's just so much going on right now. But anyway, let's get on to it. So here's the chart for Pepe. Pepe's got the highest market cap out of all 4 Boys Club characters, and I think it closely relates with ETH the most out of all 4. Like I said before, I just feel like Pepe is a really, really good leveraged ETH play. So we can see we got a really good bounce. This is the 4-hour chart over here. Not too bad. We've bounced back, let's say, a good 25% or so from last night. So a 25% bounce back in a day is honestly not too bad. Next up is Brett. Brett is bouncing back with massive force. Out of all 4 Boys Club characters, Brett has just been bouncing back like a fucking madman. It could be Brett's relation to base. It could be Brett's own unique fan base. Whatever it is, Brett has a shit ton of potential. And like, come on, this is insanely awesome. Look at that, a 56% bounce back from this massive sell-off. Now that is fucking strength right there. All right, so let's look at Wolf. We're a little bit consolidating around the old consolidation area, right around here. Looks like a really good point of interest. We're getting a little bit oversold on the stochastic RSI, but let's see what we have here on Wolf. 81% bounce back. So Wolf has the lowest market cap out of all 4, right? And like I said, Wolf is going to be like the most leveraged out of all 4 if you're going to think of him as a leveraged ETH play. So it's going to be super volatile. It's going to go down the hardest when ETH goes down, but it's also going to send the hardest when ETH goes up. So definitely keep that in mind. Last one is Andy. Andy has been looking really healthy. It was kind of slowing out around here. Didn't really dip too much lower. Kept wicking back up. So that's really good. Almost 50% bounce on Andy. Pretty good. Pretty expected. And yeah, there's literally so much upside here to be had, guys. Like, I know these shakeouts are painful, but in the long run, they are good as long as you have a little bit of dry powder set aside. Like I said, I know it's fucking painful as shit, but if you can play it right, you can make hella money off of these plays. So here we have the all-time high. I'm expecting Andy to hit like pretty much like at least 500 million. Obviously, you know, no financial advice, no guarantees, anything can happen at any time, but you know, as long as if the world doesn't fall apart and things keep going the way they are, obviously no guarantees, but this is a very likely possibility if the crypto market keeps building up the way it is. So yeah, that's pretty much my cover on the 4 Boys Club characters. While I'm touching up on these meme coins that bounce back the hardest, I also want to touch on 2 more real quick. Pepe or Pepe. It's Pepe, the Chinese version of Pepe. So not technically a Boys Club character, but some kind of alternative derivative type of version of Pepe. This shit bounced back hard as fuck. I actually saw this in the green a little bit, like throughout the night too, when everything else was still straight up red. I saw 1 green candle on Pepe. So that's a really good sign, and it just shows me that there's a ton of interest, lots of volume. And the last one's going to be Bobo. Bobo is definitely not a Boys Club character or related to Pepe in any way or form, but it is definitely a meme coin that I am holding for this bull run. I think it's got a ton of potential. The community is pretty fucking killer. Like, there's a fucking community of diehard Bobo holders out there. And yeah, this is another one that I see hitting like shit, maybe like a 5, 6, 7, 8x over the course of the next bull run if everything goes as expected, right? Let's see how much of a bounce back we got on Bobo. About 70% bounce back. So we've got a $56 million market cap on this and a 60% bounce back. Not bad at all. I'll probably get into some of the altcoins and some of the stables in another video later on, but for now I just wanted to go over the Boys Club characters real quick just because I noticed them bounce back heavy. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys have any questions at all, definitely make sure to leave it in the comments, and I'll do my best to help you out. Alright, peace.